Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to do just a quick lesson on pre-recorded lessons. This is a tool that I found extremely useful during online school. It has helped me to actually cover a lot more work than what I could do in actual class. I'm now able to do an entire poem in the time of a class, as opposed to in the past where it used to take me 2 periods or 3 periods to completely teach a lesson. So I found this to be quite a useful tool. And also with live teaching, there's the problem of I can't hear you. Oh, ma'am, I got kicked out of the classroom. Please, can you get me back in? There's those connectivity problems. Whereas with this one, they have one video with the full lesson. If they don't have internet access now, they can get in internet access later, and they don't miss out on this lesson. So I really thought that this is a very, very helpful tool. So I'm going to take you through some of the easier steps, but also some of the more difficult or the more complicated steps that one can take when you are pre-recording a lesson. So when I started pre-recording my lessons, I actually started with the laptop camera. And I'm just going to go out of my Google Slides presentation just to show you the rest of my laptop. Don't worry, I'll show you what app I'm using here for this one. But what I literally did when we first started online school is I would search the camera app, and I would go to the thing that puts on my webcam, and I would literally talk to the screen of the laptop. I would take notes on whatever it is that I was teaching, and I would talk as if I'm talking to the boys. And the expectation would be for the boys to watch the video and to take notes, and then at the end I would have a worksheet for them, or we would get onto a call just so I can get some feedback from them, just general feedback for that human contact feel, because everyone is so far away from each other. So that's actually where I started when I was doing pre-recorded lessons. Uh, Once I got a little bit more confident, I thought to myself, well, I kind of like the fact that we can do a PowerPoint presentation. I'm not very good at PowerPoint presentations. I keep them really, really simple, um, purely because I don't want to learn another new thing. So I just keep it simple. Um, so I thought to myself, there has to be a way to add an audio onto a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. And I actually found that. So that was my next step. I'm going to open an example of a poem that I did with the grade 11s a few weeks ago. And I can't remember how to get there anymore. So I'm just going to search audio, and basically, what you can do is you can insert audio. It's pretty easy to follow once you actually do it. So I would actually for each slide, what this one will do is that it will play out your PowerPoint presentation, and you can do a voice clip for each slide. So for each slide, you do a voice clip, and then you click to the next slide, and then you do a voice clip and a voice clip and a voice clip and a voice clip, right? So that's another option that you can have, and then you upload the entire video onto. Again, I think that it's easier to upload, but I'll talk about it a little bit later. It's easier to upload it on YouTube because it's actually easier and cheaper for people to stream a YouTube video than to download a video. So if my video is 125 megs, to download it, I need 125 megs. But to stream it on YouTube, I'm not downloading it, I'm actually streaming it. So it's going to need less megs. Okay. So I'm going to talk about it just now, but become a YouTuber and start using it that way. Okay. So then I got even more, I got even more confident. And also our school, I was quite fortunate, our school got us Screencastify. So Screencastify is what I'm using at the moment. And as you can see over there is the little arrow. Okay, and that pink dot is just saying that it's actually recording. No matter what I open, no matter what tab I open, that arrow will always be there. Okay, so then I can record my lesson with whatever I'm showing on the screen. I can take away my face if I don't want you to see my face. You know, now one of the benefits of being on online school is that I don't have to do my hair, I don't have to get dressed, I don't have to do anything. So I can actually pre-record something in my pajamas and I just take away the face if I'm not comfortable with showing my face. So Screencastify has been quite amazing. And also, once you're done recording, once I click pause or I click on stop, then it automatically uploads this video onto my Google Drive and onto my laptop, and I can upload that onto YouTube. So if you're not comfortable with YouTube quite yet, you can actually, once you've recorded these things, you can just upload those onto Google Classroom or whatever platform it is that you use in order to communicate with your students. But like I said, YouTube uses much less bandwidth, and it's also much less data for the kids that have data. They're streaming the video as opposed to downloading the video, so it costs them a little bit less. And maybe the IT guys can explain that a little bit better than I do. So I'm going to show you on a new tab. I'm going to show you my YouTube channel because I'm like a professional YouTuber now. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know mostly enough to just upload. So then what I'm going to do when I'm done uploading, when I'm done recording this video, I will upload it onto here. And you can actually see all the other videos that I created, and you can visit my YouTube channel, and I can track how many of my kids actually viewed my video. So this was an Ozymandias. It was a Oryx and Crake, which is a novel that I'm doing with the grade 11s. I can see over there that only 14 of them actually viewed this. So that means that there's 22 of them. So there should be at least 22 views here. So that means 8 of my boys actually didn't watch this video. So I'm going to have a talking to them. My sister lives on a mantelpiece. That is a grade 8 video that I put up, and only 19 viewed that. Also really bad. So I can track how many kids have watched, how many people have watched, even though it's not really an accurate representation, because it could be that 5 kids watched this enough to make it 19. Um, yeah, so it's just made it easier. And then what I do is I just share on Google Classroom. What I do is I take a shareable link and then I put it on Google Classroom, and then they just go to the link and they stream the video instead of downloading the video. So those are some simple tests, some simple examples of how you can do a pre-recorded lesson. What's really cool, what I've really enjoyed about this is that I can record this like you guys think that I'm doing this right now, and I said good morning at the beginning of the lesson, but I actually recorded this last night, tonight, last night. Yes, I recorded it before the time, and I uploaded everything before the time, and now it's ready. And so there's not that much prep time. Like I don't have to worry about prep time before the lesson. I don't have to worry about saying the right thing or missing out on saying something. This actually took me about 3 attempts. This is the third attempt of recording this video. So if I'm not happy with the presentation, I start again and I go again and I go again until it is what I want it to be, and I've covered everything that I want to cover in my lesson. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back into our breakaway group, and we're just going to give some feedback on how we can maybe use this in the classroom. I'm also going to share some of the benefits that I've experienced from pre-recorded lessons, and we're just going to engage on it quickly just in the last few minutes of our session together. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.